sex. Now that I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and spawn on ESL Antigua. This is the second game of a best of 3, and look, it's purple. Don't you guys see the purple tint going down? I like it. I like it a lot. Alrighty, baby, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump into this second game. Sorry about the long delay. Good old Sosh had to restart his computer. I know. What a douche. Sosh, actually, for all you guys out there. Oh, there is a tournament. I mean, there's a Terran in this tournament. Actually, Johnny South StarCraft, there is a Terran, and his name is Sosh, as you can see here. In case you didn't read Braille, in case you didn't read barcode, this actually spells out Sosh. You see, S-A-S-A-A-S-H. That part, the last part is an H. That actually is short for Sosh. Yeah, it's an abbreviation of Sosh in barcode. Yeah, man, Johnny South StarCraft, this guy is actually the victor of our last Platinum through Masters tournament on EU, showing us some beautiful gameplay, TVZ as well as TVP. His games are uploaded to our YouTube channel, Team BCN DOTNET, if you want to go ahead and watch some more of his games in the future, as I do believe we are going to see some beautiful play from both of these guys. On the bottom right of Antiga Shipyard is Sosh. Oh, the crowd goes wild. He's going to be Teal Terran, and if it rhymes, it's officially awesome. As we do see Pikachu, all the way from Viridian City, is going to go ahead and spawn as the green Zergen McFerguson. Let's get a big round of applause for Pika. Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Oh. Now this is Masters versus Masters play. Both players duking it out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Johnny South StarCraft. I'm sorry about that, man. I was raging for like no reason. Dude, I BM'd that guy so hard, I feel like a douche. I BM'd him so hard because honestly, he did some like messed up stuff. Okay, so in case any of you guys were wondering, I did like 2 ladder games like super late last night for no reason. And so this guy, actually he spawns as random, right? And I'm like, oh wow, what a douche. And he spawns as Zerg random, and I'm like, wow, that sucks even more. What a douche. He 6-pools me, and I'm like, wow, what a super douche. And then in the middle of his 6-pool, literally in the middle of his 6-pool, he asks me if he can pause the game. And I was like, no. He actually asked me, can I pause the game, please? And I was like, no. And he tried and he paused it, and I unpaused it, and I said, no. You do not pick random, pick Zerg, 6-pool, and then pause the game. That does not go down, mister. So obviously, I might have won the game. You might have to check out my YouTube channel to find out. It should be uploaded pretty soon at BCN Palomino on YouTube. Anywho, let's get back to this game, guys. Sorry about that. We are going to see a fast expansion going down. Looks like a second barracks going to go ahead and finish up as the gas finishes up. This rack is about halfway done. The second rack is halfway done. As the gas finishes up, a nice little timing for you guys. If you guys want to go ahead and try and learn a few basic timings from good old Sosh. 2 legs moving out across the map as we do see the speed, and 2 creep tumors going down simultaneously. This is actually very beautiful coming from Pika. Look. One queen puts it down, the other queen puts it down, double queens on one queen on each hatchery. It looks like we aren't going to see any more queens for the hatchery though, as we do see the speed moving on up. 2 lings on the field so far, as we do see actually 2 marines moving along the field right now. The beauty of 2 high-level players is that they will make a few units in the beginning of the game, and they will be very active with them. And it can become quite the micro battle as these few beginning units meet each other as they are running around the map. It looks like we are going to have a total of 4 marines to go ahead and capture this watchtower. These lings, if they are on hold command a second too long, may get lost in the fray. And no way, Pika is way too cool for school. Oh, you know why, people? Let me tell you guys a little secret about BM. Or let me tell you guys a personal secret about my BM. That sounded weird, because any doctor would be like, that's nasty, I don't want to hear about that. Unless it's causing you trouble. Otherwise, please bring me a sample. The reason I personally BM is just because I'm playing bad. I'm not BMing because I think the other player's playing good or bad. It's because I just feel like I'm playing badly and it makes me sad. So whenever I BM players, it's not because, you know, it's always a personal thing. It's always like I just feel like I'm not playing as well as I would like to, and it makes me sad. Oh baby, we do have almost a page of links. Moving on, no wall to speak of. These Marines gonna run to the bunker and be. It looks like they are gonna be more than safe. These SCVs, Johnny on the spot, are gonna go ahead and defend that bunker for the duration of its life. And here comes the third hatchery. It's about halfway done at 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Creep tumors making their way over here. Double evolution chambers, very beautiful, very common. I love seeing any double upgrade. Double evolution chambers, double forges, double engineering bays. Any kind of double like that. Oh, there's nothing that turns me on more. If I was ever looking in classifieds ads and there was some dude who was talking about StarCraft and he's like, yeah, I like long walks on the beach and making double engineering bays, I would be like, I want a piece of that. Looks like we do have a scout going down on the third, and here we do have another classic 8, 16, 17 Marines moving out, looking like they do want to try and snipe this third. Banelings are on the way here, and this is very similar. We've seen this out of Sosh, but it looks like he's actually opting right now not to do it. Very interesting, as he is moving out and moving right back to his base. Maybe he feels like the third expansion is already up and he's going to be too late to put on the pressure. Maybe he sees a window, a timing window that has already just barely passed. Baby, and we are going to see the magical expansion plopping down. This is going to be the third expansion, as we are actually going to see it cancel. Ooh, baby. He already made a command center. It looks like he wants to get 3 more bases down instead of 4 total. Looks like he is going to delay that as he gets his unit producing structures up and running right now. Good old Pika is using the power of the Ling and Bling option to go ahead and move him into the mid to late game. And this is very common. We've actually seen something similar from Sosh, where he uses only Marines to get him into the mid to late game. And it's extreme. If you can pull it off, it's extremely beautiful and effective. Because essentially what it is you're saving gas. You're saving the gas to tech up as fast as possible. These units cost 0 gas. These units cost 0 gas, and this is the chunk army of. It's essentially if you went Zealot High Templar, where you just get Zealots out until you can get the Templars out, because you're just using money and you're using gas to tech up. We are going to see. Are we seeing a prong? No, we're actually not going to see the prong going down. A nice little Viking and medevac going to come out. That medevac is going to get at least 1 Overlord kill, I would assume. Pika is going to actually spot this drop. Let's keep an eye on him. He does see it, I do believe. Yes! Pika is well aware of the drop. I think he's going to be well prepared for it as well. The Spire is going to be plopped down as, let's go ahead and look at the bank. Just about 7 mutas can be morphed right now. Marines moving out with the power of the stim. The stim actually wearing off right as he gets to the tower. Very interesting. We are going to see a drop going down in the main, as well as this army pushing forward right now. We're seeing the dual harassment here. Pika needs to decide where he wants to go. Is going to get a drop. It's going to save a lot of the units, as these units are in a beautiful position to put on maximum damage, maximum efficiency from these Marines. Very few of them going down, getting that beautiful stim off. And the mutas are out, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, very sexy. This medevac is actually joining up. These Lings have nothing to do right now. They were hanging out in the middle of the map waiting. Oh my gosh, and the Spire does go down. These medevacs look like they are going to get taken out, as this Mutaforce is not going to be nice to him. Not going to let him go back home. But still incredibly worth it. Ooh, little risky here. This tank and these Marines moving out. He did snipe the Spire, but that Spire most likely will go right back down. Looks like we do have 16 Lings coming out all across the field. All these units moving back home. Right now, it looks like good old Sosh is on defensive posture. Might be going to grab this. Actually, there is no gold here. I wonder where this command center is going. Here it is. Very hard to take your 4th on this base, I would think. Oh, baby. And here we come, baby. We are going to see a Ling Bling Muta composition coming out of Pika. Very nice tank placement here. Looks like the tank is going to get sniped. These blings all up in the face. It looks like these Marines are beautifully clumped. Oh, terrible, terrible damage going down. This tank also going down. Looks like we might have seen a slight micro blunder coming from Sash. But he is by no means out of this game. Sash is an extremely powerful player. 16 Lings following up right now. Pika is hitting with 0 tech units, only Lings, and if good old Sash can just defend right now, he could be in a very good position as he is getting his bases up. His fourth base is going to go ahead and get denied. It looks like it actually might get powered down. I think it definitely is going to get powered down. These Marines know about. They have something to say about it. Only Lings out on the field right now. No Blings to speak of. Well, there's 2 cutie pies. This command center looks like it is powering down. More and more of these meters are going to get shoot away as these SCVs are also running to them. And the hug of death going down. These Marines look like they are going to be safe. Taking out a lot of supply from Pika. Let's look at the supply counts. We are 122 at 88. And it does look like it does look like Sash is going to be able to grab this fourth once again. But Pika is going to put a lot of resources to try and deny this as its own fourth is on its way. Right now, Sash really worried. He really wants to get this fourth up. Maybe not worried, but he really is putting putting all of his army to go ahead and secure this fourth. A very tough fourth to keep a hand on. Might see a little line of turrets going down here in a bunker, but beautiful Viking play right here. 5 kills on this Viking. 5 kills are extremely beautiful. And it looks like this Baneling, looks like this army is moving out to go ahead and try and punish this command center. And will it get, it looks like it is going to get one-shotted. Nope, it is going to go ahead and lift off. These Banelings might go ahead and take a U-turn here. Beautiful spread going for the Marines. Exactly. Oh, so gorgeous. Making these Banelings as ineffective as humanly possible. And these some Marines do survive. And once Marines survive the Banelings, it looks like they are going to be able to clean up. Now, right now, the supply is at 130 to 92 right now. As right now, Pika is trying to max himself back up on 3 hatcheries. His 4th hatchery is officially done. Looked like it did take some damage as we keep seeing these little excursion forces, just a little 5 Marine attack going to the 4th. Wonderful, wonderful. I love it so much. But a huge Baneling composition coming right back to take out this 4th again. Looks like Sash wants to go ahead and move out with the 2 Thors, Marines, and a lot of medevacs to back them up. This command center is going to go ahead and be able to get plopped down, and here comes the Banelings. This could be painful. The Banelings are going to go ahead and just ignore the Thors as the Lings go ahead and take care of them. Might see a little pickup coming down. Looks like that 4th hatchery, if you can see on the mini-map, is taken out. Right now, Pika is really just stuck on these 3 hatcheries. Unable to expand past the 3 hatcheries. The saturation not quite optimal on the third. Could be a tad more saturated on all of these bases, just a little bit. This 4th expansion keeps getting pummeled down more and more, but I do think with Terran with such a high just supply lead, I think he may be able to win. I think he is in a huge advantage. Even though these Banelings are being horribly damaging, Pika, unfortunately, Pika actually did have a huge bank, but maybe he just didn't have the larva. Maybe he just didn't have the larva count. We do see on the minimap he had at least 1 macro hatch down. No higher tech units coming out. Pika just really wanting to deny that 4th expansion from going up. And it looks like it may have been at a slightly higher cost than he would have wanted. That's going to bring this game tied up